Hello everybody, welcome to my Hero Beat Decor file for the January 2014 ban list. In case if you don't want to listen to my voice, which I will not blame you for all, I'll have a link to the deck picture in the description below. But in case if you want to hear my explanations, feel free to stick around. Start off the monsters. I play Triple Alias, Triple Bubbleman, Triple Thrasher, T-King, and Honest. The three alias are self-explanatory. He's the main monster of the deck with Stratos being gone. He is your only Gemini target for your Gemini Sparks. He's your only target for your Hero Blasts. He's a light monster, so he works with Honest. Goes in with the light theme of the deck. He's an elemental hero, so he's searchable through Ecall. He's a warrior, so he's searchable through Rhoda. Because he's considered a normal monster while face up on the field, he cannot be Phoenix Chained, as well as just being a 19 beat stick for no reason. For the next monster, Bubbleman, I play him 3 as opposed to 2, 1, or even none, because he helps with OTKing and pushing in general. I would rather have like 2 Bubbleman in hands than 2 Alias, because with 2 Bubbleman, I can make an Exceed push. He's also more targets for Ecall, so they don't become dead as easily. He's also a really good top deck late game. I've gotten his effect to draw 2 so many times, it's not even funny. Next monster, Photon Thrasher. I play him in 3 because I just think he's too good to not run in 3. He's light, so he goes with the theme. He's warrior, so he's searchable through Rhoda, and he has a massive 21 attack stat. He may not be able to attack if you control another monster, but that doesn't matter too much because if you're summoning him, you're either just poking your opponent or you're gonna make an Exceed play anyway. Also, I play Skill Drain in the deck, so that restriction doesn't become too bad. Thunder King, because he is a light, he's a good beat stick, and kills prophecies, helps with the Fire Fist matchup, helps with Boojins, and he's just a really solid card in general with his utility effect to negate special summons. Then I play the one Honest. Not everyone likes playing him, but I like him because he helps out with the light theme. He has good defense for when I can't do anything else. He can still be used for exceeding, and he just lets me beat over monsters I should not be able to beat over. And that's it for the monster lineup. And that is a total of 11 monsters. For the spells, which I play a lot of, not gonna bother counting. Triple Ecall, Rhoda, Triple Duality, Triple Gemspark, Triple Miracle Fusion, Super Poly, Double Space, Book of Moon, and Durkle. The Ecall, Rhoda, and Dualities are self-explanatory because they're the cards that get you the consistency you need that keep this deck alive. They help you dig for your alias, dig for Bubblemans, Thrashers, whatever you need. I played the ratio of 3 Sparks to 3 Alias, because that's really all you need. Your Alias can be searched out easily through these 7 cards. You can cycle both through Hero Blast and Shining's effect. And generally Spark is just a really good card in general, by allowing you to disrupt your opponent's plays while drawing a card in the process if you destroy the targeted card. But of course if you don't destroy the targeted card, then you won't draw one. Triple Miracle Fusion. I think some people are cutting it down to 2 because of how cloggy it can get. I do think it can definitely become cloggy at times, but I would rather play more of the good cards than less of the good cards, so I see it more often for when I really need it. And I normally just side one out anyway in most matchups. Because when it comes to siding, I normally take out one of these and all 3 of these, because they're just luxury cards. I don't need them. They don't contribute a lot to the deck. Like, you need these. You don't really need these. They just help keep the flow of the deck, which the deck could do by itself easily. These just add to it more. One super poly. I know a lot of people aren't running it at all, not even the side. Well, actually, I think most people are playing in the side, not just in the main. Well, just not in the main. I personally like it in the main because it helps out with so many problems matchups, except for Evil Swarms. I just like it. I like the ability to take my opponent's monsters. Double Space. I haven't been playing Space in this deck for a long time. And my reasoning behind that is that Gemini Spark handles everything by itself. But I decided to play Space in this deck at 2 because it handles so many things that Spark can't when I don't have the alias, as well as just being added extra destruction. Book of Moon, because it's just a good card. Why wouldn't I use it? And Darkhold is in every deck ever. If you don't play it, why are you playing Yu-Gi-Oh? Well, except for decks like Unities, which need to keep their fields. People still play that deck, which the deck is still alive. Hopefully, I like the deck. For the traps, double Hero Blast, double Deep Prison, double Mirror Force, Impulse, Bottomless Warning, Torrential, and one Skill Drain. Hero Blast gets your alias back in the graveyard, and a really important ruling to know about Hero Blast is that it does not target the monster on your opponent's field which you are going to destroy. The only time target is written on the card is when it says to target your elemental hero monster in your graveyard. And it says that let me read it really quick. Target one elemental hero monster in your graveyard, add that target to your hand, then destroy one face-up monster your opponent controls, blah blah blah. Like you add, then destroy. It's just like Spellbook of Fate in the sense where it doesn't target the opponent's monster. Because it doesn't say anywhere on the card, target an opponent's monster. You could also use it when your opponent has nothing on the field, or when your opponent has monsters bigger than your alias. Because destroying a monster isn't part of the activation requirement, it's just part of the effect. The only time you cannot use Hero Blast is when you don't have your alias engraved. Double Deep Prison and double Mirror Force just to add to the deck's defense, and to stop attacks because of how little monsters I use in the deck. And Evac, Bottomless Warning, Torrential because they should be in every deck in existence, and Skill Drain because it helps out with a lot of problem matchups. 5-Fist can be problematic because of the really good grind game, which, well, heroes have a really good grind game as well because of Miracle Fusion, but with 5-Fist they have so many more things that they get into easier than you get in the Miracle Fusion. Like they have Tanky, Bear, Gorilla, Dragon, Wolfbark. There's so many good cards that heroes wish they had. And you just need to stop them. It's good against Prophecy, Blue Boy can't search. Against Evil Storms, Miracle Fusion away. Against Constellars, what can they do? They can't play EDZU, no Omega. Against Brujin, they can't Yamato. And I just like it, this format. It just helps out in so many matchups. For the extra deck, I'm playing 2 Shinings. You only need 2, you never need 3 in the deck, no matter what. 0, Skirdow, Tornado, with Master, and Gaia. And these are it for all the fusions. Shining is your main beat stick. He recycles your Bubblemans and your Alias. And in the Merlin matchup, he recycles your 0, which is really important. The more zeros you can spam against Mermails, the better. But just be careful because Shining is able to miss timing really easily against common things like Greco and Soul Taker, as well as being destroyed as Chainlink 2 or higher. You need to be careful of that. Nova Master, Escuridao, Tornado, and Gaia are all your Super Valley targets. 0 can be made normally within the deck really easily using Bubble Man. Nova Master for Fire Kings, Fire Fist, whatever, secured at 0 for non-Ophion Evil Swarms. Dark World Insectors. Tornado for, I don't know, Gustos maybe. Gaia for Machina, Gilgia Karakuri. Zero Super Poly target for Mermails, and Shining's your target against Constellars and Brujans. For the Exceeds, Excalibur, Blade Omer Ninja, Paladinamo, Omega, Cowboy, Abyss Dweller, Gemnite Pearl, and Maestro. These two make you big pushes for OTKs, as well as Blade Omer Ninja just being able to clear out the field easily by himself. Paladinamo and Omega go on with the light theme. Dynamo gets over anything as well as providing a little draw support, and Omega allows you to go through back row with no problem. Cowboy goes to game. Abyss Dweller puts you in a really good situation against Mermails, Dark Worlds, and Fire Kings. Pearl complements Skill Drain really nicely in the Constellar and Evil Soul matchup. More importantly against Evil Souls because it beats over Ophion by 50. And Maestro, he's a 23 wall. He Book of Moon's monsters and he gets over Ophion. What can be better than that in this deck? I want to make Maestro more on the deck, but I just haven't been doing so lately. I'm sad because of that. And for the side, I won't be explaining it too much because this is what I have made at the moment and what I think is best fitted for my locals. What's in my locals may not be the best for yours, so don't really pay attention to this too much. Just let it give you some ideas. 2 Banishers, 2 Dynas, Kaiku, DeFi, the 3rd space, another Super Poly, DNAs, Rivalries, some more skill drains, and soul drains. These against graveyard reliant things, Mermails, Brujans, Dark Worlds, whatever. Dark Worlds, Mermails, Brujans, Chaos, the same thing you use this thing for basically. Fire Fist, Prophecy, anything backrow related, anything that can side decree. Mermails, a mirror match. Noble Knight, Prophecy, Fire Fist, Bujan, Evil Swarms, Constellars, Rogue, Constellars, Evil Swarms, Fire Fist, Bujans, and Mermails, Fire Kings, Dark Worlds. And that is it for the deck profile. If you have any suggestions for me, please leave so in the comment section below. I'm open to anything, except I will not play hand traps in this deck. I don't like hand traps in Heroes. There are better things you could be using. Instead of Max C's, you have Dynas. Instead of Veilers, I play the triple skill chain. I probably won't play Phoenix in this deck anytime soon, as long as I'm using the triple skill chains. I don't like Gwen with only the triple alias as summon targets. And I just don't like Gwen in general anymore, because Thrasher is way better in my opinion, because he's a bigger beat stack. And because of his rarity, I draw him more often. So other than that, please leave any other suggestions except those. Also, I don't have card IDs, so don't ask about those either, please. Any other suggestions, please leave some in the comment section below. Please like this video if you like Elemental Heroes, or if you just like this amazing mat. And if you feel like it, subscribe maybe, please. You probably won't, but I'm still asking anyway. Please help a little Jew hero kid out. Why did I say that? Oh. But Please subscribe if you want to see more hero deck profiles. And if you want to see duels with this deck, please say so, and I might try to record some Dueling Network. Although last format on Dueling Network I played for the first day in the format, got to number 3 in matches, and quit after going to locals. I'm a lazy kid. So see you next time, maybe if you actually want to see more things.